Okay, I am not sure where that stopped recording. I'll put these two together, but I'm gonna go back just to make sure. A rectangle has a length of 3 1/4 feet and a width of 1 1/3 feet. Is the area of the rectangle greater or less than 3 1/4 square feet? I wrote greater on this line because I am multiplying an amount by something greater than 1. And on the previous page, we saw that when you multiply things by an amount that is greater than 1, you get a product that is greater than what you're starting with. So now let's find the area to see if we are right. To find the area of a rectangle, we do length times width. So let's do 3 1/4 times 1 1/3. And when we solve multiplication of mixed numbers, we have to change them into improper fractions. So 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 is 13/4 times 3 times 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4/3. I like when I see this happen. See those 4s that are diagonal from one another? 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 4 once. So 13 times 1 is 13, 1 times 3 is 3. Now let's finish this up. 3 times 4 gets us closest to 13. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. So 4 1/3 feet, and I'm gonna put a little 2 there, feet squared. Is 4 1/3 greater than 3 1/4? You betcha, so we were correct. All right, number 18. The number of students on the football team is 1 3/4 times the number of students on the basketball team. There are 16 students on the basketball team. This asks, are there more or fewer than 16 students on the football team? So if it says that the number on the football team is 1 3/4 times the basketball team, and there's 16 on the basketball team, I'm asking you if 1 3/4 times 16 is going to be more than 16 or less than 16. I'm multiplying 16 by a value that is greater than 1, so we should get an answer that is more than 16. So let's make sure. Let's change our 1 3/4 into an improper fraction. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 3 is 7/4, times 16. I'm gonna put that 16 over 1 and definitely gonna cross simplify. 4 is the largest number that goes into both of those. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 16 4 times. So 7 times 4 is 28, and 1 times 1 is 1. So we'd get 28 students, and 28 students is definitely more than 16. All right, a little check for understanding to make sure we've got it down pat. If n is less than 1, when I multiply a value less than 1 by an amount, I'm going to end up getting an amount that is less than 1 2/3. If n is greater than 1, so if the amount that I'm multiplying by 1 2/3 is more than 1, then I'm going to get an amount that is greater than 1 2/3. And if n equals 1, whenever I multiply 1 by something, I'm going to get an amount that is equal to the 1 2/3 in this case. So sometimes, I know it's weird, when you multiply fractions, even though you're multiplying, you get an amount that is less. That's happening because you're saying that you have that amount less than 1 time. If you don't even have an amount 1 time, it has to be less. All right, thanks for watching.